Are you curious what some NLP techniques are? Well, in today's video, we're going to discuss it, so stick around. So what are some NLP techniques? Well, if you're not already aware, the field of neurolinguistic programming has dozens upon dozens of specific techniques that can be used for a variety of different types of applications. So let's talk about a few of them now. Probably the most well-known NLP technique is mirroring and matching. The goal of this technique is creating rapport with another person by taking on some of their qualities that the person exhibits through essentially copying them. Some examples might be standing the way that they stand, talking at the same volume or the speed, and even using the same emphasis on words that are more visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. Another common NLP technique that is used is called the Swish Pattern. Now, this pattern was first developed to help a person rapidly change internal associations that somebody makes for the purpose of behavioral change. So, for example, if you wanted to stop biting your nails, you would identify specific characteristics, usually in the visual form, of that internal representation, then create a version of the desired internal representation, and essentially swish those two around so that you're left with the desired version. It's a very useful and powerful technique to assist with behavioral change. The next useful NLP technique is called changing personal history. The purpose of this technique is to change a number of memories in the past and to add additional resources. Put simply, we want to interrupt a persistent and undesirable state by mapping over a more potentially positive state. Now, this is done through a process called anchoring. It's a simple technique with a few steps, but it can have stunning effects when applied in the right situation. And last but not least, one of my favorites. It's called reframing, also known as sleight of mouth techniques. Now, this is a conversational technique to help shift how someone is framing an internal experience. So there are four basic types of patterns that we can use here. First of all, changing the meaning. Number two, change the cause. Number three, create comparisons. And number four, change what we call the logical level that the problem exists at. Through reframing any of these elements, it changes how someone experiences something internally. Now, it can have dramatic effects, especially if someone has been blinded to certain viewpoints or ways of looking at something, so to speak. Now, I want to mention one more thing here. I find that many people struggle with NLP techniques, frankly because they think it's a system where you can just pick any old NLP pattern and apply it to every type of issue that someone could possibly have. Now, this is not how it works. Oftentimes, people get stuck on interventions without first learning how to really listen to language and to work to reconstruct the other person's reality so that they can really understand what they are trying to communicate. Then be able to target the application of NLP techniques toward the actual outcome. Now, of course, I'm going to talk about this more in additional videos, so be sure to subscribe to this channel with the button below and click that little bell to get notifications of when new videos come out. And of course, give me a thumbs up if you like this one, and comment below with any questions or suggestions that you may have for new videos. Sam Visnick here. Thanks for watching.